Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. And we'll begin this reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And my name is Ingrid for those who are new, and welcome everyone. And we'll start off with an animal spirit oracle message. And this is for you today, Sagittarius. And I'm just feeling a lot of energy around you of just feeling at peace in your relationships and within yourself today. I'm doing this reading for the weekend, so you might need to take time just to chill out and just to listen to the sounds around you. We are vibrational creatures. We are part of this vast interconnected field. And that is what you're tapping into right now with the spirit medicine of this amazing, wow, it's the dove. Well, that's a synchronicity. And the more you pay attention to those connections all around you, the more they start to appear. You could have been seeing doves yourself, two particular doves. The number 18, you could be seeing repetitions of 111 or 888. White dove, peace, purity of spirit. Wow, well, let me take a moment to set the stage for this reading with the number 18. Reflect on that for a moment, the energy of white dove. And your message is peace, purity of spirit in whatever you're undertaking. May you find peace in your solitude. If you're spending time alone right now, really enjoy the peace around you, the silence that is just that inner vibrational field you're tapping into, that universal consciousness. And it's saying to you, white doves symbolize a purity of spirit and innocence. Their pristine white feathers and graceful presence suggests that we should approach life with a sense of openness and innocence. So as if there's been a place, Sagittarius, that you've been feeling closed off and not vulnerable, avoiding intimacy, well, you're going to come into a time of openness, being your true, transparent self. And feeling that innocence, that is that childhood wonder where all our creativity flows. You get into the flow and synchronistic experiences, people, feelings come over you. You know you're on the right path. And you're going to be free from judgment, your own, or prejudice about whether, somebody's better than you or others. Comparing, you're breaking free because true purity, a Sagittarius, comes from the heart as we strive to live authentically and with integrity. And here's the affirmation to take time after this reading to say in the mirror, I am radiating calmness and serenity to those around me. Let me say that again. I am radiating calmness and serenity to all those around me. And that means you and whoever's watching it. I'm radiating that serenity and calmness. I release all tensions and embrace the tranquility of the present moment, right here and now. And my heart is filled with peace and my mind is at ease. And Sagittarius, when our mind's at ease, we do connect to our true divinity and our inner spirit and that deep inner sacred holy love around us. And beautiful energy, Sagittarius. And let's dive in. And see, today, this message is meant to find you. You're looking for synchronicities, signs that you're on the right path. And let's see what the tarot is bringing you today for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And what we begin with is, wow, well, a new beginning. Out with the old, in with the new. You're starting off fresh. You're ready to take a calm approach, peaceful, because you're coming out of a time of a cocoon. You're going through a metamorphosis. And there is something growing. It's got a lot of abundant new growth. And one, you have a potency. There is a masculine drive. This is an Aries energy pushing out of the earth, but just ready to radiate in the light of the sun, enjoy a new beginning, because you're going to celebrate whatever this new opportunity, new beginning, new exciting idea that is going to lead to a passion project that is going to bring a big harvest. And the harvest is coming because this new beginning, bold action, is going to bring in also a community of people, a shared souls that enjoy this opportunity and can see the light, make the match, connect to these alignments with the spirits and the physical world, with energy. And intuition is very important now, and it's coming to you in the form of a celebration. But you could be also celebrating with friends and connections, and that is an obstacle maybe to setting off on a new adventure. Maybe you love where you are, you love the people around you, but you're suddenly getting a new opportunity, and you're wanting to have peace and purity of spirit as you come into this, because at the foundation there has been a time of maybe after the celebration, after the harvest, you're needing to rest. Maybe there's been too much celebration. This person looks like, well, they hit the floor. Maybe having too much raining down on you. Just feeling like that you're something about your belly, having to support a lot of feelings, but kind of being bored or apathetic after the celebration and this new beginning. Maybe there was something new that started happening and people were celebrating it, and now you're just kind of in a feeling of at the foundation, feeling a little bored, apathetic, disappointed in what this a celebration and harvest brought. But now you're going to see the influence was the Steward of Wands. Well, you took action with bold action in this beginning, and there's this wand you were offered. And you're going to feel that whatever happened in the recent past, you're jumping forward. Look at all the steps you've taken already. You're the Stairmaster. But you're now going toward the sun. It's almost like your wand looks like a pitchfork, that you're going to out of the city, out of this barren landscape, into the green, into the growth, into something that's flowering as like a butterfly, that's a metamorphosis. And celebrate. If there's a new opportunity that's being offered you, and you've been feeling a lot of your time has been in isolation or solitude, this card was saying to enjoy, to be peaceful in your solitude, but maybe you're needing to take action because something is crashed down or at the crown. That's what you're seeing perhaps in this moment. As you reflected on your feelings of disappointment about you put a lot of love into, a lot of celebration, and there was a harvest that came that challenged you going to a new beginning. But the beginning's right, because when the Tower comes, it's not our choice. This is divine necessity. This is an act of nature. This is being struck down. Whatever you built, your third eye, there is a centering around this new beginning, that you are going to come up out of this with a new understanding. Something radical was communicated with boldness. Something maybe just came in as quickly as it left, and it left rubble in the wake. That could have been a relationship or just a way you were engaging with another person that you now are maybe bored or disappointed or having to look over what happened. Uh, and reflecting on it, meditating on your feelings. Do you want to, at the foundation, feel like this anymore? Or do you want to move on? Well, there is also a card. What the Tower is a Mars, Aries, and Scorpio. And now we're coming in to balance, which is temperance. And that is Sagittarius. And that card of alchemy. So you're alchemicalizing. That is transmuting. It's like the butterfly, but instead of the butterfly, you go through a cocoon process, and then your whole DNA is changed. With a temperance, you're using these elements, the parts you like and the parts you don't like, the parts that are mysterious and the parts that seem quite pedestrian. And you're balancing and juggling all of those. And you're also underneath your skirt, there is a whole nother universe, day and night. So you're balancing what goes on at night and what goes on in the day, what goes on in your dreams and what is in your rational mind. And you're going to be on your tiptoes, you're tightrope walking. You need to be poised. After this Tower moment, there was a quick communication that hit you blindsided, Sagittarius, and you've got the Guardian of Swords, the Queen of Swords is coming. As how you think about this new beginning. Well, you think about the new beginning with clarity, with truth, with accuracy. You know it's right to start over, to go out with the old and in with the new. And she sees things with a calmness, yes, with calmness, peace, and purity of spirit and mind, because her intelligence is saying, I see growth. I see this new beginning is going to be good for you, Sagittarius. Is there something you're beginning and you're celebrating that? But you might feel like it's not what you thought it was, or not as good as you had wanted it to be, or a little disappointing, but you're moving quickly toward a crash down of something that you've been working on, building with your ego, with an ambition. And there's nothing wrong with ambition, but you need to align ambition with the source, with thy will, with that third eye, with seeing truthfully through your intuition what is the true path for you. But you're on that with clarity now. And the environment is the King of Pentacles. Well, someone in your environment has a very masculine, business-like demeanor. They're very good with just looking at the facts and having to invest things, especially in property, real estate, things that are solid assets, that are very good. And you have that ability as the Queen of Swords, Sagittarius, as how you're thinking about the new beginning with true clarity. You're seeing it's right for you and you're going to speak up about it. And the King of Pentacles is very generous, loving, supports people who they're connected to, whether, their business associates or their family. And it's going to bring you a lot of wealth. This could be a Capricorn energy that you're working with. But you're getting the truth, clarity again with the Ace of Swords. There's the sword that the Queen is holding. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands said, you're ready, Sagittarius, for this new bold action. Take this beginning. Move out there. It's going to be amazing for you when you do that. And it's going to bring you truth and clarity. But don't worry, out of this tower, it needs to come down. It's going to be, as I said, a blessing in disguise. And it's going to be very significant in your life transformation. And you're going to get the truth. That's your hope and fear, but it's coming in clarity. You know this is right. To take this new beginning. And you're celebrating it already. And it's coming in with the King of Wands. Well, there is radiance. There's there's this vision toward what will grow of this. You're already knowing an entrepreneurial business is going to bring you this butterfly. That is also a signal of a new life, of a freedom, of spontaneity, of being true, being more the butterfly, a Sagittarius. And that is going to bring you a vision. But the vision's also going to be grounded and earthly and manifesting as abundance and blessings and wealth, property. And let's get clarity on what is the advice now is to move forward with love, really support this. Be a steward. That's somebody who manages, cares for, oversees this love, something you're loving. You're seeing the truth about it. And if you felt disappointed in the foundation where that's changing, you're receiving a new love offering and you're leaving behind the 10 of Swords because you've come to the end and now you're seeking the Hierophant. It's at our deepest, darkest times, we reach out. Like in the middle of a storm there was, I don't know his name, but who wrote Amazing Grace, and he had been a slave trader, but then he wrote Amazing Grace, who saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. And that faith, that moment of transition took him to a higher wisdom, a higher reality. And that's where you're headed, Sagittarius. With the 10 of Pentacles, well, that's this wealth, some experience, some connection, some influence from your environment is bringing you abundance. It's helping you build this legacy, this investment. This is a Capricorn type energy, but you're going into this with a lot of new beginning, both with inspiration, intuition, psychic abilities, Sagittarius, of knowing if this crashes down, the higher power, whatever is being rearranged, don't worry. It's doing it in your favor. It's not happening to you, but for you, to bring you into this whole new wisdom of another idea, a new idea that's being blessed. You're seeing it truthfully, the clarity, the truth is setting you free. And that is what's coming in for you today. I hope this resonates for all of my Sagittarius and those who are needing this message to put it together, to use it. So it is going to be transformative of something you're working on. And trust that you're getting clarity. You're going to speak up about what's true. You got an emissary, this momentum to go toward a vision, entrepreneurial business, confidence. You're very attractive. If there has been some disappointment around the relationships of your past or at the foundation, you're getting a new momentum toward love. A beloved is coming or has been there for you. It is offering you a way of balance, of transmuting old emotions and becoming something brand new. This tightrope walker, on your toes, juggling. And you're juggling the end of an old way of being that didn't work, that's came to a collapse. It needs to be renovated. A part of you, a structure within you, relationship, career, whole life change, belief systems. And you're going to celebrate a new opportunity to grow. Something that you're going to harvest or have been harvesting. And it's going to bring you into a lot of abundance because you've let go of anything that was came to and needed to come to this total collapse. In your mind, it's in your mind, it's in the way you thought about a betrayal, and it hurts you to the core, but now it's going to be a blessing in disguise because it's bringing you this vision of how to grow your wealth and to receive this abundant opportunities. And there's the dove. That's amazing. There's the synchronistic field for you, a Sagittarius showing you you're on the right path. And so it is, and sending you so much love today. Bye-bye.